Hey guys, and welcome to a Wolf Academy production. I'm Miguel Kidar, the CEO and founder of Wolf Academy, and in today's video lesson we're going to be talking about the stock market. So, first of all, what is the stock market? Well, the stock market is simply just a marketplace specifically for buying and selling stocks. So, let's take it here to this example for a second. So essentially there is no difference between this marketplace and the stock marketplace in the way they function. So the functionality is the same. It's a centralized location where you go to buy and sell products. So this right here is just one fruit marketplace. Now you can probably find one fruit marketplace in every single town, but you're not going to find one stock market in every single town. Essentially how the stock market works is every single country has their own stock market. So now that you have some familiarity with the stock market and the marketplace, let's move into the next question, what is a stock? So a stock is just a specific genre at the marketplace. So let's move into here for this example. So now it looks like we're at the vegetable marketplace. Every single vegetable is its own vegetable. There's a difference between carrots and beets and onions. Just like the stock market where there are different companies like Apple and Amazon and Tesla. So just a little terminology heads up, the word stock always means the word company, but the word company does not always mean the word stock. And the reason for this is that there is a public marketplace where people like me and you can go and buy and sell shares of the company. Now, in order to be at this marketplace, your company has to have initial public offering. So backtracking to the previous slide before, this picture is a company showing GoPro having an initial public offering, which means that they're entering the marketplace. So now that GoPro has become a stock, the stock is split into pieces called shares that can be traded at the marketplace and can move up and down in value of price, depending on how well the company is performing. So for example, let's say these carrots start to get rotten, well, they'd probably be sold for much cheaper. And let's say that I bought the carrots and all of a sudden they became extinct, then I can probably sell the carrots for a lot of money. Alright, so the next topic we have for you is how do you trade stocks? And trading stocks is very simple. You either need a license, which is not so simple, or you can have access to a middleman who can acquire the shares for you when you want to make the purchases. So right here, like this example, when you're at the store, you go to the cash register. When you're at the stock market, you go to the brokerage firm. Moving along, why trade stocks? What are the benefits? Well, first of all, stocks are very inexpensive compared to real estate where you need hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars to make the renovations, to put in investment properties. Stocks, you can find stocks as cheap as pennies and as expensive as a couple $100s, and you can make very large percent gain returns. Second of all, stock trading is very convenient. All you need is internet access, all you need is Wi-Fi, your phone, your computer, you can trade from anywhere you want, and you're set to go. Stock market, it's a very lucrative game. There's so much money to be made. It's a very large market. There's so much opportunity, especially if you know what you're doing, especially if you got your analysis down. There's a lot of opportunity in the markets because there's a lot of money in the markets. And just the US stock market alone, there's $15 trillion worth of valued companies. So moving on, let's talk about how stock traders make money. So making money is very simple. You buy the shares of the stock before the price goes up, and you sell the shares of the stock before the price goes down. So let's move here for the next example. So this is the chart of the stock XBIT. This chart shows the price action during the last 2 hours of the trading session. So I did my analysis, I did my due diligence, and I decided to buy 1,000 shares of the stock XBIT at $4 per share. I then waited as price action continued and sold 1,000 shares at $5 per share. So this is how I just made $1,000. Alright, so talking about analysis, there are many different types of analysis. Let's stick to the most basic ones, technical analysis and fundamental analysis. So first, technical analysis is all about reading the charts, reading the prices, understanding how the patterns work, understanding what the indicators are doing. And next is fundamental analysis, which is understanding the operations, knowing what's happening with the news. And these are just summed up into qualitative and quantitative data. Now, success in the stock market is very simple. You need to get a strong foundation, first of all, and then you got to be prepared before you're making your investment decisions because you're using your hard-earned capital. You don't want to be gambling your money away. You want to be focused, you want to be prepared, and you want to be consistent with pre-market analysis, post-market analysis, making up your watch lists. Everyone is trying to be successful in the stock market. Again, trading is a zero-sum game, so when someone is losing money, someone is making money. Now, the person who's going to be making the money is the person who's going to be most prepared. So now that we're getting to the end of this presentation, I'm going to do a quick recap on the key takeaways I want you to really understand from this presentation. So the first key takeaway is learn from the ground up. And establishing your foundation is critical towards your success. The next key takeaway I want you to know is gain as much experience as you can. Learn from your mistakes Not only that, but also learn from the mistakes of others. That's going to save you a lot of time. That's going to save you a lot of money. And also help those around you. Being involved in a community is not only going to benefit others, but it's going to benefit yourself. And this is because when you teach others, when you're helping others, it's going to stick in your head much longer. And lastly, you got to master analysis. You got to be extremely confident in the decisions you're making, especially as a trader or investor. If you're not confident, if you're not making confident decisions, then you should not be trading. So lastly, I want to make a quick comparison to sheep versus the wolf. Be a wolf. Don't be a sheep. I'm Miguel Kidar. Welcome to Wolf Academy, and I hope the next time I see you is inside our community. Take care, everyone.